My name's Derek Brocky.
All right. And how did you get to Messenger Boot Camp?
Well, for years now, I've felt like the Lord has been calling me into a lifestyle of intimacy and mission. I probably first heard the message from an IHOP conference about, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe even 7 years ago now. And that really stirred on my heart back then. And so how to walk into that calling has always been a question. And then, of course, I heard about Messenger Boot Camp and just that exact same message. So that's how I jumped in.
Sweet. How has God impacted you through Messenger Boot Camp?
I would say the primary ways that God has impacted me through Messenger Boot Camp is first just by giving me an outlet and seeing some awesome people living out the lifestyle of intimacy and mission. And then I would say number one is breaking off fear. I feel I don't think I could ever say 100% comfortable, but probably 90% comfortable going up to somebody that I don't know and sharing the gospel with them, or asking them if they need prayer and transitioning into a conversation about the gospel. So primarily, I feel like I'm not held down by fear, and as a result, also apathy is starting to dissipate, and just a lot of passion for the Lord resurfacing in my life because of Messenger Boot Camp.
Awesome. What would you say to someone considering coming to Messenger Boot Camp?
I would say to somebody coming to Messenger Boot Camp or thinking about coming to Messenger Boot Camp, there will never be a season in life where you can't come up with an excuse of why not to do it, but you know when the Lord is calling you to come. You can sense it in your own heart. I could sense it in my own heart for a couple years after I heard first about Messenger Boot Camp, and there's always quote-unquote good reasons to not do it, but in the end, now that I'm doing it, and of course it's not only Messenger Boot Camp that the Lord would use, but if this is the opportunity He's put in front of you, joy has risen up in my heart, and freedom from fear and freedom from apathy, and just a desire to know God again, like I experienced when I was young, that maybe I've lost because of the busyness of life. When you commit yourself back to what God's calling you to, the rewards are endless. Even though you give up a lot, you gain so much more.